Hello there, Batos. This is Braga here, and today, welcome to Drivecast. I'm here with my homes, Niner Fan Gaming, the Indian dude, and the nigga dude. And today we have a few topics to talk about. We're going to talk about the cartoon thought, and I don't know what the hell that is. So yeah, if somebody could explain, because I actually have no fucking idea what that topic is.
Well, you're introducing the topics.
Okay, I don't care anyways. So then we have to talk about a look into the future of our life and shit. We have to talk about H3H3 that I don't know what is going on because this week I've been more absent than fuck. So yeah, fuck Mary Kill joke channels. We're gonna talk about that shit.
You're literally reading off the list, you fucking retard.
Well, you told me to
You
read
haven't
the
listened.
topics,
We
man.
talked about all the topics. We went through each one, and then
Kill yourself.
myself. Myself.
Then your nose.
I don't understand. So basically, we're gonna go ahead and
Yeah, because you don't watch our
about-
videos, cunt. You only think
I
of
don't.
yourself.
Bitch,
Think of yourself.
Yeah.
you are fame.
Yeah, you're famed.
Okay.
You think of yourself.
Want me to
Narcissistic
explain the
bastard.
topics? Fine, fuck you
Self-centered
then.
celebrity.
I'm off.
Okay, so Jay, you are now the host of Drivecast. I want you to be in charge of Drivecast now.
I'm not the host of this shit.
No, I want you to be in charge. Get in charge! It's your time to shine, baby! No! No, fuck you. Okay,
Okay,
Niner,
so the
no,
topics.
fuck you, Camp. No, fuck you. Niner,
You,
Niner's going to
nigga, you've been
count-
away for the past how many weeks? Don't come at me, okay?
And you think I
Um,
fuck? You
you
think I give a
Yo, what the fuck?
I don't understand.
Niner.
Anyway, topics. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about cartoon characters.
You already said.
Slutty cartoon, huh?
You already said. Why are you going over them again?
Because he didn't know what. No, well, obviously you didn't quite listen to the intro because he quite clearly didn't understand what was going on.
I
So,
didn't quite listen to the intro, did I? Oh,
quite listen to the intro.
you don't understand that I'm just going to be a dick to you this whole podcast, right?
I don't give a fuck, nigga. Bring your best. That's cool.
Yo, you your best. Oh, you bastard.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about cartoon characters, slutty ones, slutty cartoon characters in our childhood, as well as where we see ourselves in a year's time. I think we'll save that for last. I think that makes more sense. As well as the whole H3 situation. So if you guys didn't already know, basically, what is it called? Matt Haas? Is that his name? Oh, this is going to be
the
one of
bald-
those
bald
episodes.
guy. Just call him bald guy. That's his
Old
name.
guy?
Yeah, bald guy.
Tried to sue H3, or is it currently in the process of suing H3 for fair use, even though he made it fair use, if that makes sense. And we'll talk about that a little bit later, as well as a few Fuck, Marry, Kill and Q&A stuff later on. So, first thing, I'm going to hand this over to Jay. Oh, this is going to be awful. Jay, this is your topic, so you can lead.
Pretty self-explanatory. A cartoon character from your childhood. That was a how. I guess I'll get the ball rolling. Kim Possible.
I was gonna. Why?
Now, Mitch always had it on from my man Ron, and it's like, it's like, Mitch put some clothes on. She always had a hip showing.
Jay,
I'm not
stole
gonna-
mine. I was gonna say impossible.
Oh, too bad I said it. So that's my entry for the cartoon horror. Anyone else got any?
I actually don't know, because is it from our childhood?
I used to watch more
Cartoons.
like real life kind of things, like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and stuff. And
Alright,
that's so Raven, it's the future I can see.
So thoughts from that time then, from any. All right then, thoughts on TV from kids show.
I think.
I
I think.
actually think that Squirtle.
But this is weird because we're talking about the children version and we're not children anymore.
Niner is a child.
I'm telling you right now that London Tipton was a home. I'll tell you the Asian girl
yeah,
from.
she's a hoe.
I think Corey from Corey in the House is pretty slutty.
God,
course.
memes.
There was always, what was her name? I mean, everyone in High School Musical. was pretty slutty, to be honest.
Uh,
You know, someone at my mum's work watched Drivecast.
So
I'm
not
pretty sure
what?
she
Do you want to tell you that
Myself.
story? So basically, I don't know why my parents feel the need to tell everyone about my YouTube channel now, but apparently that's a thing. And apparently someone at work watched the first 20 minutes of Drivecast. And we're here talking about slutty
Oh
cartoon
man, I'm pretty
characters.
sure that your parents are going to be very proud, man.
I don't know really, because my
Why?
mum came in the other day. She was like, apparently you do like an hour-long video, and I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, apparently someone at work watched a video of yours and it was an hour long, and I was like, Drivecast, and she's like, I don't know, it was just an hour long, and that was the only video which I've uploaded, which was an hour long in the past like 3 weeks. So sorry about that, boys.
I mean,
But
they're not my parents. They're yours.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
I can
don't-
show my dick on camera right now and
I don't work with them, nigga. It don't bother me, nigga. It's for that reason. This is gonna be a long episode. This is gonna be a really
Yeah.
long episode. Okay.
Yo,
so-
no! Stop! I haven't said mine, bitch. You see,
Go on,
this is
then.
what happens.
Fucking retard.
No, this is what happens with racism. I want to talk about the minorities and shit. This is, I'm a Mexican girlie, and he's not respecting me. No, just kidding.
I am the smallest minority here.
But, dude, your height doesn't count.
My heart, my what?
Fuck.
your
Like
height
it
doesn't
was
count. That's what he said. That hurt deep down.
I don't really get it. Cause I'm kind of like,
Because you're small, you're a fucking Oompa Loompa.
oh, not that small. Is anyone gonna talk, or should I carry on with what I was about to say?
No,
Because you
okay,
seem
okay,
sure-
hold on. I want to say, hold on. Was it a cartoon whore? Jay? I don't know. Hold on, because I have
You
one.
come back on Drivecast and you don't even know what you're doing.
Just say
That's the
it.
best part.
So what are you gonna say? Anything?
Okay, so I was going to say, have you ever watched Pokemon?
Misty.
Oh,
No, Squirtle. She was always wet, man.
What?
I think it said Squirtle was a spot. So stupid, to be honest. Are we done with this awkward and very slow-moving topic?
Right, what's your topic?
What was your topic?
All right then. But considering no one else is saying anything,
All right, next topic. So basically,
Oh,
now
I know,
we're gonna
that's
go ahead and
some
talk
stupid dick
about where we
attitude,
see
you know.
ourselves in a year's time. So obviously, we're not. Originally, I was thinking we should do this topic with just YouTube, but I think it'd be much more interesting if we opened it up and said just life. Where do we see ourselves in a year's time with life? So then we'll go around the table and
away
everyone can
from
answer.
you fucking idiot.
Okay, you can go last then. So Speedway.
Back here.
Okay, 1 year's time. Okay,
Yeah,
I
yes.
see myself in jail with herpes and HIV.
Okay, cool, of course. Nina.
HIB.
dead.
Yeah.
See, I knew we didn't have enough topics because we're just gonna go through them like this, and this is gonna be a long
I said dead.
episode.
Yeah, it's actually possible, man. He
Oh,
actually.
no, this is
does-
a real serious topic.
No, this is a serious topic. I think that Niner-
in the future I'm going to be in a free America, free of Mexicans, with a beautiful wall disconnecting South America from North America, and with the greatest president
Fuck.
alive, Trump running. That is my future. I can see a bright future.
If I have to say so myself, I see Cam working at an Apple store. Like, you know that how have always those Indian guys working there. So like, it's actually
don't
very
understand
possible.
I don't get it.
You never seen like
I know you're talking about the geniuses that work there, but why?
the genius.
It's like
I'm
you
talking
wanted
about
to say,
the Indian
it's
guys.
like you wanted to say corner shop, but you didn't want to go quite that edgy because
No, it's like-
you've lost your edge after
No,
you
I'm talking about
haven't been on
KFC.
Drivecast for all these weeks, and you've lost your edge.
I'll say it.
7-Eleven.
I know
There's
for a
nothing coming from you.
but I know that you'll be back in the jungle, Mowgli, with your red pants, and you'll be with Baloo chilling.
Well, that's my topic being completely ruined. So
Well, it was a
It's
shit
not even
topic.
good
What do you
advice.
expect? It was a shit topic.
nothing to say. Well, nigga, I ain't gonna leave this Drivecast.
I ain't gonna leave this
I'm
Drivecast.
trying it.
It's over to you. If all you're gonna do is go through these topics like this, then you can lead it. Speedway left.
It's not going on my channel, son.
sometimes get
It's going. It's your channel, fam.
So we are here with the weather with Niner Fan Gaming. Please tell us how's the weather in there.
It's like that one episode we did where it was really, really memey up into the last part when me, Niner, and Speedway started talking about friend zones. I'm not sure if any of you guys remember that. I'm sure some people watching this remember. I understand completely. It was very, very memey up until the last 20 minutes when we started talking about when all of us had been friend zoned.
We should talk about Bearson again.
No.
Racism.
Yeah, racism. Let's talk about racism. And cyberbullying. And how it affects everyone. And how I want to...
I think we are the most dysfunctional family there is out there. I'm really disappointed with all of us. I think we've could have done a lot better this week. This has been the worst episode of Drivecast, and I feel so disappointed.
So, H3 has recently come under a bit of a kerfuffle, right? He's walked right into a lawsuit. Now, this lawsuit has actually effed him up. He got his channel suspended for a small amount of time, I believe, and he got it back shortly. But due to the cause, you can put your hand down, Mowgli. Due to the cause and due to the fact that fair use is such a big, it's a big deal and it needs to be sorted on YouTube. A lot of the big YouTubers have pitched in to help H3. Now, people like Markiplier, which I would say is in the top 10 biggest. Am I talking shit when I say that? Not like music channels and stuff, like for like YouTubers. And is Markiplier up there? No, I'll kill myself.
I just want to say that we are currently 12 minutes into Drivecast and we've already gone through almost half the topics.
Nigga, shut the fuck up. Jay's talking.
See, this is the thing about Cam. He talks about, I've been waiting ever. I was genuinely trying to take myself into a topic there and get.
And I just want to remind you guys, we're going to have to drag this one out because we've only got 2 more topics
left.
left.
And fuck your podcast.
Oh man, we're gonna be in drum alert.
I don't even know what to, there's certain situations which I can reply to. I genuinely don't know how to handle this
I
Drivecast.
actually have a question. Niner, do you actually get blocked by Keemstar?
Oh, me? No, not yet. And I've been
Why?
I've been bothering him every now and then.
All
Wow.
it took me to get blocked was one fucking post.
How sad.
Hey, you know what, Jay? We all have our life goals, and my life goal is to be blocked by Keemstar, so fuck you.
My life goal is to find out where I got blocked from Miko Drifter. Because I want to be his friend and I want to make videos with him. Got him! Okay, so
Got him!
I think we should
I want to
talk
kill myself.
about that. So, like Jay said, basically, some dumb ass idiot pagan person. He's trying to sue him, and a lot of YouTubers have kicked in to try to put money towards his fund. I think he needs around 200k is what he said.
100.
100k? Okay, 100k to fight against it, and he's got 143 now, and now it's actually been put in to a fund which will help other YouTubers who are battling from the same cases. I think the kind of the moral or the core of this topic is, what do you guys think of the YouTube community coming together to combat this?
It's cute, I guess. That's I don't know. It's a bit weird. It's very weird. I don't know if people are doing it to try and get
Is it bandwagon in, or is it just
I don't know.
I think it's for views. It's just for views and
because certain YouTubers genuinely seem salty. They've got very salty personalities. So for them to just turn around and say, "Oh, I'm gonna give 5k to this person," to these
Like,
people.
Fine Bros put 10k in. It's not just for views. You really think you're gonna get 10k views back for putting in a bid? No, that's not gonna happen.
No.
There's definitely a motive behind it, but I mean, saying that, I myself, I put £5 in, just to help. But
Well,
like,
I mean, I don't personally care because I think that Ethan is. I don't know. I don't entirely trust him. There's
No?
something.
why?
I don't know. It's just an impression. Like I like his content, but it's just
Do you trust Leafy?
nope. Like that. He's a bitch.
I don't even think it's that deep, man. To say
I don't
trust
ca-
or like what?
it's
What do you
here's the
mean
thing.
by trust?
Yeah,
What
you
do
don't
think
know
he's
him
doing?
personally.
Because I don't care about the reaction channels anymore. And H3H3, he was kind of a reaction channel, or he is now. I don't know. But he used to make fun of kids before also. So I mean, like I get when all the shit happened with Leafy and H3H3 and
That has
everything
nothing to
blew
do
up.
with
I
him
know,
getting
I know,
sued.
but yeah, I know, but there's something sketchy in general about these channels. Like I don't trust them. I don't trust like Paracynical. The only videos I watch right now of his are his gaming videos. I don't trust Leafy or the fuckers.
but you're not really giving him like any money or anything. You're
Yeah,
just
but
watching videos.
I
So
don't care.
where does the trust come into? I don't really
I don't
understand.
It's more of how he is. Like
I think H3 out of all of them is one of the most trustworthy. I feel like he's very honest, even though, I mean, no, I still look back on that Leafy rant video and I don't see it as hypocritical because people often say, oh, that was a really hypocritical video. But when I look back on it, I think no, like someone needed to say something, so he did.
Certain points that he was making were hypocritical. The video
but he
itself wasn't.
he
Like,
made fun of kids and fucking.
it's not even that though. By trying to you know say, oh, Leafy just picks on kids. You can't say that when you've done that before yourself. You had
exactly.
points.
Yeah.
Leafy's channel is shit. I agree with that, but
Mhm.
I feel like the way he went about it was a bit like.
But the thing
that's
is,
why-
like,
that's a
about
sketchy thing.
attacking kids and saying he's done it before. He did one video a year ago about that Matty B, whatever his name was, and he wasn't even taking the mick out of Matty B. He went to Jerusalem
Yeah.
to bless Biggie Smalls. Like, that had nothing to do with it. Like, literally, how absurd is that idea?
No, I like
I
Leafy.
just
Well,
don't
I-
get like why people are so against H3 when he hasn't even done anything wrong. Like,
Um,
if there was someone like we all know, none of us like glitch videos. So if one of us made a commentary saying AR12 for someone who makes Need for Speed videos and gets sent to all these events should stop making glitch videos or needs to think about what he's doing, would that put us in a bad light because we're standing up and saying something?
Because
No.
in this community, nobody will give a fuck.
Well, you've got to look at it this way. A lot of people on the internet are under the age of 14, so if they see if Leafy fans right watch Leafy's videos and see that oh we're being threatened, our god's being threatened, we should attack him and go over with a fucking
I'm not even talking about attack though. Like I'm just talking like Speedway just said a minute ago, like the whole trust thing.
Yeah, but it's more like okay. So the thing of how this, I mean, I was watching also a Great Underage YouTube drama video, and it's not even drama. What like he's actually showing what this whole thing is going on. But the thing is that there's like kind of like a network between Keemstar, fucking H3, Leafy, Paracynical, the fuckers, and all these kind of people that whenever one fucks up or something, everybody explodes. Like there's like one big explosion, and then it affects the other one, and you know it's like a link between those channels. There are links between those channels because like if something happens between Leafy's channel, Keemstar is going to get the YouTube money. Then the thing happened with H3 and Leafy, and there was this backfire and shit, and they got a lot of attention from Keemstar and from other YouTube channels that they were actually talking about the actual issue. Okay, so my thing is that I don't see this actually being like actually true. I don't think that H3 and Leafy were actually against each other or they had issues with each other. Like I think.
What, you think it was all a plan from the start?
Yeah, I think it was all sketched because I mean, like, look at the response that they had. Like, Leafy is a guy like I never seen a channel grow so fast as Leafy's channel. Okay, then you have H3H3, that they were kind of like similar in a way in terms of content and of community and shit. But when the whole thing happened, both of their channels like blew up in a way because they had everybody was talking about it. Keemstar, Scars, like fucking
Yeah, but of
Boogie.
course, people
like,
are going to talk about it because when
Yeah, but that
someone
gives it-
says something
that gives
somewhat
them attention.
controversial, they're
but
always
that
going to
gives
be.
attention. That gives me more attention. So that's why I
Of
think
course,
that's
but there's
my
nothing they
point.
can do about it. That's just
but
something
that-
that comes along with it.
Yeah, but
Like,
that's
so
why
that's like saying when Need for Speed announce a new update, people talk about it. Yeah, of course people are going to talk about it because it's.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's different. I'm talking about a network of. I'm talking about like if this whole thing, like it's a theory, if it was just a plan, like having Keemstar and all these people, like.
Yeah, but if you look at it like this, right, it might be a bit different to us because we don't make videos on drama and people's behavior. We make videos on video games. So our topics and our content doesn't revolve around that stuff. So let's
Yeah,
say
and yet we
let's
still
alright then,
talked
let's
about
say
that issue.
let's
Mine is
say,
Drivecast. Drivecast is
say-
the only video each
let's
week,
say-
which isn't. So
let's say, right, Niner, sneak disses, Cam, right? Are you then Cam? Let's say you weren't friends at all. You just knew each other in the thing. I'm not gonna say any bigger people because that's shit. I'm just gonna us, right? Would you then go and make a video about Niner?
okay, realistically, I've got a perfect example of something like that. So back when I was on Up to Speed, Theo said something about me, so I left.
Yeah,
Or he said something, I just left. Just, like, literally.
Yeah, and you didn't make a video about it because probably
No.
I'm not gonna lie. If you made a video
I
about it,
don't give a fuck.
imagine,
Well,
imagine,
it was different though because
imagine this.
that was more of a personal thing. It wasn't like he was bullying people online thing. That
yeah,
was
I
kind of
understand, but imagine if you actually made a video about it and then Theo found out, he got mad, and then like unwillingly he gave you attention. So then
and plus
you have
that's kind of
bad-
at that point where I was on YouTube. That was YouTube suicide. Like he was
I
on
know.
what, like 40K or some shit, and I was on like a 2. If I'd said something
Yeah,
then,
exactly,
that would have
like
been YouTube suicide. I would have been dead.
Well, then it's not your case. But when we talk about H3 and Leafy, that they had 2 million subscribers. Leafy had 2 million subscribers. I don't know how many
But
subscribers.
I feel like if it was
H3
Niner
had.
now, one of us would have to leave the Drivecast. So we'd have to explain somewhat. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, there are people in this community that have addressed certain things that other people have done that they don't like. I wouldn't do that because I don't give a fuck personally enough. If someone came at me like physically tried to attack me and all that stuff, I honestly can't say if I would respond or not video wise because I don't know what mood I would be in or what situation I would be in. If I was like in one of those moods, okay, fair enough. You want to go? Let's go. Like, I don't know.
I don't think I would. I think it's more of a case of like, who the fuck are you speaking to?
Alright, and what if it
Like-
was someone that's like big and they attacked you?
No.
You wouldn't see that as a thing. Alright then, okay, let's discuss that right then, shall we?
Like, what is it to discuss?
Would you ignore it? So you would just let it slide? Honestly, so okay, AR12 comes like makes a video about you with his face in it, right? Makes an hour-long video discussing you. You wouldn't respond to that.
Imagine people exposed. With that being said, I think it depends. If I was panicking, then yeah. But if I had like my mindset now, and I was like cool, calm, and collected, and it depends on what the topic is as well.
You don't even have to be pissed to make a video like that, though.
I would be. Because my real mind is thinking, if you just say stuff, you're just gonna you're putting like wood into the fire.
Mm.
But then, if you want to be clever about it, you just be quiet.
True.
But then again, if you say all the right things, you can just light out the fire completely.
any community in on the internet, real life, you're gonna get a drama. it's just a thing. It's a natural thing. It happens. Humans.
It's not drama.
So, all right,
This
then, not
is
drama.
not drama.
Petty drama then. Petty arguments, disagreements.
It's fucking Keemstar YouTube money or fucking. It's just Keemstar shit. Like
It's that though. They've glorified it. He's
yeah,
glorifying.
like
He's seen
like-
that. He's seen what media is, because media, like, come on, magazines, and, you know, newspapers. It's
fucking
he's
TV shows.
he's just bought that into YouTube. That's all he's
Yeah,
done.
that's why he thinks that he's above everyone. I bet he actually thinks that he's above fucking
he's
PewDiePie.
At the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, let him be. He's not damaging YouTube. He's not damaging any of us.
No, I think that he is. Like
Explain.
I think that he's creating conflict with the community. There's one point.
But you just said it's not drama, though.
Yeah, it's not drama because it's not drama.
If it's not drama, then how is it? How is it any?
Because it's conflict. Because you're creating like.
But you just said
you
it's not drama.
You just
but then
said
you say
about
conflict.
setting wood. No, you just said about setting wood into the fire. He's doing exactly that. Like he's just milking it because he wants that YouTube money. So if there's that kind of conflict in the community, and then like one guy
inadvertently he is, because when people see him, for some reason, I think from a content creator standpoint it's different, but from a viewer standpoint it's kind of funny.
He's a meme.
No, but like from what I'm trying to say
as a meme,
is like inadvertently, like even Theo, remember with the whole EK thing when they were trying to get it on Drama Alert, it inadvertently hits it because we're all part of the same community.
Yeah.
I think
I understand.
does
I
affect
don't know.
us.
I don't know.
It does affect. It affects all of us because.
But in a bad way.
all-
That's in a bad way.
I think so.
How?
Because he glorifies drama. Or glorifies these petty arguments or whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter what you want to call it. In the end of the day, he still glorifies it.
Exactly, because
I
he
agree
thinks-
with you.
He's creating a toxic community, put it that way.
I mean, he's not creating it. He's helping to make it even more toxic. Like,
Don't get
for
me.
example, you have this guy that it's called a YouTube channel is called Scars, right? That he's mainly fucking Keemstar, but in a more friendly way. He actually has gameplay videos in the background and shit. He talks about the news, but he doesn't give their fucking opinion. His fucking opinion then says like,
So he does it with less effort. Basically.
wait, what?
He does it with less effort.
No, he's less biased.
No, it's not with the separate.
I think that's
no,
what. That's what.
it's less biased, yeah. Like he doesn't get involved. Keemstar gets involved. Then everybody gets involved. Then Boogie makes a video. Then fucking iDubbbz makes a video.
So
then everybody makes a video.
Does Scars make videos on Keemstar?
No, Scars makes news videos just like Keemstar, but more kind of friendly.
Yeah, but has he ever made one
It's
about?
just what Keemstar does, but just in the YouTube community.
So
Yeah, I don't think he ever talked about Keemstar.
He's just another version of Keemstar. Just put it that way.
But that's still just as toxic.
No, because he doesn't get involved.
Like
Like
he's still
there's one
stirring
thing-
the pot. He's still putting wood
like-
into the fire.
yeah,
Regardless.
No.
he's still giving attention to drama, and
look at his Twitter. Like if you compare Keemstar's Twitter to Scar's Twitter, like he's much more friendly. Keemstar just goes around, posts.
But that's not the point. It doesn't matter if you're friendly or not. You're still putting wood into the fire. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
Like, it doesn't
it's
matter
not
what
that
you. It
much.
doesn't matter if you're a nice person or a bad person. You're still doing the same thing.
Yeah, but it's not that much because the thing is, Keemstar just goes around on Twitter thinking he's a motherfucking
But
god.
it doesn't matter how much. It doesn't matter. if
I
it's
still
little-
think, no matter the circumstances, when people get into shit on YouTube, I really don't think it should be publicized, and that's exactly what those channels are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've got personal issues and it's like they're just publicising it on YouTube, it's. I don't know. I don't think.
It's a bit of a dick move.
like, you know, Keemstar will follow news like pedophile on YouTube, you know, rapist, KSI raped his dad, and things like that. It's like,
Yeah.
honestly, really? Are you really making a video? Really? Like, why is this not going to the police before it's going to YouTube? Like,
Because he needs money.
how will alleged people...
You can also say with that frame of mind though, why are we like the communities needing to set up a fair use fund and YouTube haven't sorted that shit out themselves? The world's fucked. That's what it is.
An issue. That's an issue that I see that's hurting YouTube. I don't see an idiot like Stain, like Keemstar, hurting our content and how our chances of
Not content, but it's our
Then
community.
why do you think he's a stain then? Like,
Why do I
if
think he's a Stain?
Yeah, why? If he doesn't bother you at all, like, why do you think that he...
Exactly, a Stain. He doesn't bother me. He's just there. Deal with it. I don't even really see him on my recommendations or anything. I don't know. I don't follow him. The only time I ever see anything about Keemstar is when one YouTuber brings him up once in a meme. Because he's a meme. He's not who the fuck looks at Keemstar seriously? No one.
He's a business.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's
a
just
manipulative
a face.
business. That's what he is.
He's a mascot. You know, no one goes to Keemstar. Oh, I can really relate to Keemy. Oh, I want to be Keemstar. Keemstar inspires me. Like, the 13-year-olds that watch Keemstar are the same people that, you know, listen to fucking Young Thug and like, wear freaking Yeezys and do make those Musical.ly vines. Those are the type of people that fucking watch him.
Wow,
Like,
cringe.
I can't take Keemstar seriously enough to see him as a threat. If he does something that threatens YouTube, then I guess I will, but I haven't yet, to be honest.
I think it's not a direct, like I said, I don't think it's a direct thing. I think it's more of an inverted thing where he kind of, because everyone knows who he is at this point, pretty much, who watches like videos day in, day out, they've probably heard of him, and a few selection of those will kind of feed into the toxic, like, drama thing. Like, I think that's how it affects us.
Yeah,
but, like,
I mean,
then
he's
again-
growing. He's growing with the meme YouTubers, as I would say. Like, he's growing with like iDubbbz and Filthy Frank, and they're all growing at a rate, like a really quick rate. And it's that group of people that are kind of getting close to where like PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye
And this is one thing.
are.
This is one thing. I've been watching YouTube videos for 2008-ish, 7, 8, 9, like that. And you'll notice from like 2000 and I'm gonna say 6 to, I don't know, 11, maybe 12. It was COD. Now it's the meme channels. They're gonna die off soon. It's just a matter of time. Like, it happens all the time. Like, before, Hutch used to be the king of YouTube. Then it used to be like whoever else, and now it's gonna be now it's like H3 or whatever. And then it's just a matter of time until
To be honest, it's hilarious how can everyone remember Fred?
Yeah, exactly.
He hit 1 million first, didn't he?
Yeah.
Or one of
Can
the
you
first.
just think about that for a second.
And like, do you guys remember Machinima Respawn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They died off. And that
Yeah,
was when Machinima was a huge thing. as well.
Actually, a lot of I've looked at this recently. A lot of Machinima channels died. Machinima Realm died. They closed down Machinima Sports. Respawn, I guess, isn't a thing anymore.
You think that's because of people being able to get partnerships outside of it?
I
think
think
that's
it's just
Machinima
because
not being able
Machinima
to
fucked
adapt.
up, and
I
think that's really it. They just fucked
Are there
up.
still people under Machinima?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they doing good?
Depends. They're just a
I know.
partnership, aren't they?
They have a
Like-
lot of people though. That's what I'm saying.
They had loads. I remember when Machinima Respawn used to be the place to find FPS videos. Like, that used to be if you wanted to watch videos, you could either go to your sub box and watch the channels you subscribe to, or just go to Machinima Respawn, look through the videos, see if there's any of your favorite content creators, because there used to be content created exclusively for Respawn.
Yeah. Well, in any of those Machinima channels, actually, like, people will have like video series dedicated to one of those Machinima channels. Like,
Like
you could sign up
Camp
to be a partner with Machinima or be a director for one of those channels.
Yeah, there was Camp Hutch. I remember that. Tabe used to be one that used to upload there all the time, and I bet you guys don't even know who they are.
Yeah, I do.
Moody Swede, Small Beans. No,
No.
they used
I know
to be
who
huge. They used to
Tabe
be.
is.
I know Tabe and Hutch, but I don't know the last two that you named.
They used to be huge. They used to be like the biggest in the COD community, and now they're like no one's. So it's only a matter of time. I think Keemstar might be an exception because everyone, you know, drama's a big thing. That's why it's a fucking genre in TV. I think he'll last for a while, but I think as for Leafy and shit, they're gonna hit one down so soon.
It's like
Yeah.
reality almost.
It's already
reality
happened.
TV.
It's not. He hit 3 million.
Yeah, but I think that some of his subscribers are inactive and shit.
Nah. Have you seen how quickly he's grown?
Oh,
and his
okay.
view rate.
We went.
He gets like a couple million on all of his videos.
We went over this a few months ago. They said that the average active subscribers per channel is anywhere between 9 and 15%.
Yeah.
Easily, Leafy's subscribers, at least 70% of them are active, which is way above average.
Well, a third, at least a third, if he gets 1 million each video.
Oh yeah. Well, it gets 1 million to 2 million, yeah.
So a third is 2/3.
Yeah.
Leafy hit 3 million yesterday, and he's
Yeah.
on 3.10 already. His video 22 hours ago, 900,000, a million.
I've got a question.
2
Do you ever think
million.
racing channels are going to blow up? And do you think they are currently growing a lot?
Unless the genre in terms of video games improves, I don't think so.
I think
at
in
least for a
order
while.
for the racing game YouTube genre to really grow, someone needs to blow up. Now, Slaptrain, he's grown quite a bit, but do you really call him
Yeah,
blowing
but
up?
I don't think he's setting a
He's
good
not.
image
He's
on
not
it.
growing. He's not blowing up at all. I feel like he's just growing fast, but he's not like blowing up because if you look at his views, he gets about the same amount of views as Theo, pretty much.
Yeah. That means he's got a lot of inactive subscribers.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
So who do you think would be the first to blow up then?
Theo or AR12 if I
that's
had to.
that's a bit unpredictable, in my opinion.
That's why it's an interesting topic.
I
It
don't
could
even
be-
know.
In my opinion, it could be either Theo, GTA Wise Guy, or AR12.
GTA Wise Guy.
I think Theo's at a very right now the rate he's growing at, and the way he's like going about his actual videos. I think they could possibly get him there.
Yeah, like he could set a good image in terms of like music because I think Slaptrain may have the most subscribers, but the fact that he doesn't edit his videos and he has like fucking 30-minute videos, it's just kind of it's not engaging. I bet that most of the people will click off the video when past 5 minutes.
That's why I make my videos on average like 5 minutes long.
I mean, if you look at how a lot of the bigger YouTubers,
YouTube's in it.
yeah, a lot of those guys, the guys that are up there right now, it's their personalities that people are drawn to more than the actual content. Think about it.
Yeah, but
Especially
but still,
critical.
When have you seen like a Slaptrain video and said like, wow, this dude's personality is actually great?
That's kind of my point. Even though I think that because all Slaptrain does is speak over gameplay.
Yeah, he only
Like-
speaks and he says stops a few times and he doesn't even make a fucking joke.
You know
Like,
what? I think you know what would be great is the way Critical goes about it. I guarantee you, if anyone plays the games that he plays, no one's gonna watch it. But anyone's gonna watch any of Critical's videos. Let's be honest.
Because it's his personality, exactly.
Yeah,
And that's my
exactly.
point
I
about
think
Theo.
everyone's a bit too harsh
Yeah.
on Slap, and I'm going to say this.
I didn't say shit.
Although
I'm not
although-
harsh. I actually.
Although, like, I can see where everyone's coming from, where like he doesn't do as much as everyone else does. I look at it more in the perspective that he's doing as much as he knows.
Mhm.
Like he doesn't know how to do anything else, and he doesn't want to push himself.
At the end
And
of
if
the
that's
day,
how you want to be,
He doesn't know how
that's
to make a
cool.
thumbnail.
no,
No,
but
like-
at the end of the day, all he's doing is what he loves.
Yeah, I know. That's
And-
Playing
great.
he's-
video
no,
games.
I'm
That's
not done
exactly
yet.
what we do.
He's still spearheading like the community for us. Because him growing and Theo growing, that's all that's going to do is create more
Yeah,
opportunities.
don't get me
for
wrong.
us.
I actually think that what Slaptrain is doing is great. I just don't personally like him
Yeah.
in terms of his content. I think that he's good. He's good. He likes playing games. He uploads to YouTube, and that's like admirable in a way for the way he does it. Like it's unique in a way because he uploads a video without editing, and yet people still watch
It's not.
it.
It's not even that though. Like if he wasn't round, then that could very well. If he wasn't round in the first place, that could have affected if we were.
No,
No, I don't think so.
no.
I know for a fact it would have for Jay because Jay started. That's how Jay got into the racing community. So if Slaptrain wasn't around, then
To be fair,
Same for Theo. If Theo wasn't around, I wouldn't be here.
I watched. The only reason why I really found this community and found like, oh, okay, there's people here. Like I found it through. I think I went through Slaptrain channels to find certain people. I knew about Domestic Mango for years. Like before I even had a YouTube account myself, I would watch Domestic Mango. I knew about Theo before I even got into YouTube. But like I was watching Slaptrain's channel on the launch of Forza Horizon 2, and I was like, can I do this? But then I thought about, I'm not really confident right now, so I don't think I could talk over my videos. So that's why I kind of went over to
You're doing it now.
the montage shit.
But you just.
Well, exactly. No,
Yeah,
obviously
he's talking about-
I've
Well,
grown
when
to
he
kind of
started
get
though,
used
he
to it.
didn't.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you meant now. My bad.
Yeah, no, but it was just my luck that I was able to use Vegas and stuff. Really, I didn't think I'd be able to use Vegas. I was intimidated when I opened. I was like, "Whoa, what is whoa?" I was using Movie Maker
I didn't
for
know
like a
people.
good solid month.
I didn't know huge channels really existed. As far as making racing game videos, the biggest one that I knew of when I started had like 7,000, 8,000, something like that. So I just made Need for Speed videos because I like playing the game. I didn't really watch any racing YouTubers in 2012.
I want to go back to a topic because it was autistic earlier on, and I think we can actually do a good job of answering it now because we're in the right frame of mind. A look in where you think you're going to be in a year's time.
In jail with HIV and herpes. No, just
Kill
kidding.
yourself.
yourself.
Fuck yourself. I think we should go around. Like earlier on, I think this is genuinely a good topic, and I was a bit disappointed when no one answered it seriously earlier on. So, like, where do you think you're going to be in a year's time? So, Speedway, you're going to kill yourself, Nina.
No! Okay,
Man, a year's time. I'm honestly, that's scary to think about because by this time next year, I'm gonna be almost in senior year of high school. Where would I don't know. It's such a hard thing to think about.
I mean, I can go first if you're still thinking.
Yeah, you go.
Because obviously I'd be in uni. That's a definite thing. If I don't go to uni, I'm going to kill myself. But hopefully that's a thing. Still be grinding on this. Hopefully this is growing to the point where I can open up more a bit with it in terms of like, I don't know, just everything really. Hopefully I can put more time into it because of uni. Because from what I understand, apparently A-levels, which is what I'm doing now, or kind of have done, that takes a lot more effort than university does. From what I've heard, like from the majority of people, obviously it depends on what course you take. From the majority of people I talk to, that is the case. So I'm hoping that I can put a lot more time into this. You never know next year. I mean, hopefully 10k by the end of this year. Then the next year, who knows?
This is my point about YouTube. Who knows? Like, who knows? Anything could happen. Anything could happen. Like, I can't even say.
I would
can't
like.
say.
If I hit like 30k, 40k by the end of next year, that'd be pretty cool. Like, I think that's being optimistic though.
I have no idea.
I mean, with Need for Speed coming out that year as well, that could be huge. Like this time next year, I definitely have a car as well. Definitely gonna have a car. I would say, from like a few months from now in a year's time, so like in a month, in like a year and a month, in like 3 months. If I'm rich, I'll have a BRZ, and if I'm poor, I'll have a MR2. That's the plan. Basically, that's kind of where I want to be in a year's time. But yeah, I'd like to be kind of, because a lot of people when they go to university and stuff, they usually work at like Tesco's and shit. I'd like to do YouTube instead.
Yeah.
Instead of going and slaving out at a Tesco's or a McDonald's or something, I don't want to do that. Like it just. When I've been working this for so long, it would be really nice to keep me running off YouTube for like however long I need to. And then after uni, if it's still growing and stuff, it just works perfectly. Because if I could do this full time, so that's my answer.
I'm a very boring person. And I was thinking about like, what changes have I made in the last 1 year? I haven't made any, to be fair. The only things that are different is I have a new mic and a bobblehead sitting on my desk. That's it. Like, nothing has changed in the last year.
I'm at a very weird stage in my life as well, to be honest. I dropped out of college and my A levels because I didn't like it. I woke up every morning wanting to chop my limbs off and sell them to
Nigga, I hated it too, but you gotta do what you gotta do, nigga.
It just depends what career path and what life you want, really. I'm going, hopefully, I'll be getting into an apprenticeship in web design, hopefully. But if that doesn't happen, then I've got to find something else. I don't know, I've just been searching at the moment. So I've had a lot of time to kind of put my mind into YouTube.
I was lucky that I think generally for like a lot of my life, I was blessed that like I got into a good school, even though I'm not particularly smart. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not book smart, but like I'm very practical.
I'm a fucking retard.
Sense?
Well, that's bullshit. So you can shut up.
Well, I am though.
Wait, what?
You just said
you're a
he's an
retard.
idiot.
You're not a retard. Kill yourself.
I'll do that too.
What? Kill yourself.
Yeah, I'll do it on Google.
Do it on Drivecast so I get the views.
No, I'll do it on Google Hangouts. Hang.
That was a shit joke. Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
I've never been like particularly book smart, so I was lucky I got into a good school. And then with sixth form, I tell you, Nikki, if I did shit on a few of my exams, like a bit worse, maybe couldn't have got into sixth form. Like I already dragged my boots through that, and then like even through sixth form, like for the first year, very depressed, and I wasn't in the right frame of mind. It's only till this year where things have kind of like, you know what, it's actually not that bad. So, I mean, yeah, it's weird. You've got to be in the right place at the right time, I find, for a lot of things. Like, if I started YouTube a year earlier, then who knows where I'd be now. Like, a lot of things
I see, I've said that to myself. What if I started this a couple of years before now? What would I don't know.
Well, later, if you joined a year later, you wouldn't be here. Because I wouldn't have had. Because that's originally how we got into contact. It was because you were in, was it a related channels of someone? Wasn't it across those lines? And then I was like, have you got a Skype? And that's how it started.
I didn't have a Skype as well. I made one. I didn't even have Skype. Imagine that. I use it every day of my life now.
And then like, Speedway, I remember Speedway, the first time I saw Speedway, you were in my comments because you found me through Theo's videos. If I joined a year earlier or later, that like I might have not have seen you, and then the same for Niner. Like, it's mad. I think I'm very lucky for the position I'm in, just generally.
Sure.
So, y'all niggas because it's getting real deep, nigga. So, have you any of you guys got answers, or should we go on to the next topic?
I actually don't know, because I was thinking, you know how this whole month I've been absent and shit, so lots of things were happening, and I still don't know if I'm going to going to stay in university. So I don't know.
You're gonna fucking hate yourself if you don't.
You put in this much work at this point. I think there's no point.
Yeah, it would be very I wouldn't say dumb, but silly, like a bit of a very bad choice to just quit on YouTube university right now. If you're in the middle of it, a lot of people don't get to go to university.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't waste it at all.
The thing is, I still want to get a job, so probably if I get a job, I still know what's going to happen with my YouTube channel. So.
I think, obviously, we can't really say much on here because it's like your own personal situation, but like, I think focusing on your uni degree is the most important thing for you at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I need to get a job also, like I need it.
Regardless, though, if you don't follow through with the university, especially with the career path you're going for, you can make a lot of money doing what
especially
you do.
like with that degree, nigga, you're gonna be making it rain, nigga.
Yeah.
You're gonna be going on the hoes, nigga. So.
Oh hell yeah.
So like,
Just follow through with it, Speedway. You're gonna hate yourself if you don't. Really do it.
Yeah. Because I know what the mindset you're in, because that's kind of where I was last year. It was like, this is so much work, can't be asked. Like it's, and then I just persevere because at the end it's gonna reap rewards.
Yeah,
Like I said, nigga, you're gonna be making it rain. You're gonna get that 180 a sex, nigga. You're gonna be sick.
it's frustrating. It's annoying, but you gotta figure out how you're gonna get through it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I don't know.
So, with that being said, I don't know how we've managed to do this with that fucking retarded start, but we've managed to get to 50 minutes. So,
I think that was our best comeback from complete brain dead retardation.
I honestly, like, I genuinely didn't know, like, what to say or do. Like, I was trying to play damage control, but it wasn't really working. Anyway, with that being said, we got 10 minutes left. I think that's perfect time for Q&A questions. So, instead, we'll miss out that time. And we'll go on, we'll do that next week. So, Q&A questions. If you want to go ahead and ask some Q&A question, do it in the comments down below. We can answer for next week.
Yes.
Drivecast got 400 views last week. I guarantee this one. There's going to be so many people who won't watch after the first 5 minutes. I guarantee. Guarantee. Oh, fuck! I forgot to do this. Shah Ali worked out what Drivecast was in Spanish, and I was going to start off the next episode with it, but I fucked up, so sorry, Shah, we'll do it next week. And I'm not going to say it, I'm just going to put it in a notes thing. So, sorry. Next question is from... Okay, what would be you guys' thoughts if Ghost added the old black box body kits and labelled them... Labelled them as... Okay, so basically his question is, would you like it if Ghost added the old black box kits into...
Oh, hell yeah. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
What's your opinion on it?
No, shut up. You're a fact.
I'd rather them make their own or get more licensed stuff instead.
The thing is that some of Black Box body kits were actually really, really good. Like, they actually... I know.
Maybe a few, but I think spending that time in working on licensed shit would be better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that
like,
and
there's
if you
so
look at the
much
ghost
license-
kits, if you look at all of the ghost parts, they look
They are shit.
look like they're they look like they're real licensed
shit.
parts. Have you seen the Honda Civic parts?
Yeah.
Those look like real.
Yeah, the hood strap. The hood.
Yeah.
I don't like it,
The
but
hood
the hood
bra.
strap thing looks
Yeah.
fucking mad. Yeah.
Yeah, but, like, do you guys remember, for example, in Need for Speed Carbon, that was the evolution that was in the cover of the fucking DVD case? That it
I
had,
think I know
like...
what the
yeah,
Scorpion
it
one.
had one,
Yeah.
that one body kit that actually fits the Evo so well.
There's a lot of fucking bullshit though in those games too. You gotta keep in mind. If you go down to Underground
Yeah.
2 and look through some of the Mustang wide kits, they were fucked.
Yeah, of course. Like, shit. Like, but I mean, like, some of those kits, some of them, I would actually want us to return. Some of
Yeah,
them.
no, I think it's not very unnecessary because like they were kind of made for that time
I think
period.
another thing with that is it's like moving forward. I talk about this all the time. Like moving forward with Need for Speed is important. Instead of always going back to previous Need for Speeds, there's only so much you can go back. If they remastered Most Wanted, really, how many more memories are you gonna make a game which you already played a million times?
Oh, I don't care. I will play the game 2 million.
You say that, but if they put that time into Need for Speed, it'd be much more valuable. I think personally. There's so many.
Yeah.
There's so many times you can go back to old games to try revive something. It's always about
It
looking
depends on the
forward,
person.
and that's what
It
people
depends on
don't
the
realize. I know.
Like, I
no,
have
it doesn't.
played-
It doesn't.
Yes,
There's
it
only
does.
there's only so
I
many
still
times you
play
can repeat
PS2
doing the same
games.
thing.
I still play PS2 more than PS4.
That's
Like, I
you
grab
though.
my-
You're not thinking about like shit that.
Yeah, but that's why I'm not saying like he said.
But it's not
he's
even.
talking
It's
in
not even an
general.
individual thing. It's like it's just logic. There's so many times you can repeat the same thing without going mad.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes.
It will drive you insane if you did it over and over and over. Obviously, to a lesser extent, but like I can still play Underground 2 and Most Wanted, but can you play that? Like, if that came out instead of Need for Speed 2015,
Oh no, that
that wouldn't last me until now.
Mm-hmm.
Right, of course not. It's the exact same game.
Last me a month,
Uh,
literally. And then people say, to a lesser extent, think about that logic. If they started adding in, I don't know, like say body kits that you've already seen before, You want new shit. You want fresh shit.
Yeah,
You don't want like
yeah,
old
but I think that the
it's a
next
mix
Need
of,
for
mix
Speed.
of getting both right. And I think with that nostalgia pack, that was a good thing to do because it was new, but it was old at the same time.
Yeah, but they need more of a replay value in terms of storyline and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I like Need for Speed 2015, but I don't see myself playing it again too many times. Like, playing it through the PC, in my case, at least for the Outlaw part, that there are some missions that in which they are fucking impossible for me to make because you have to get a low-end car to fucking run with the police and, like, that part is just boring. So it needs to keep like a flow, in my opinion, that some of the old games and some of maybe new games right now have.
When I played it first time blind, I think it did have a flow. Looking back on it now, obviously
Yeah,
not the
first
case.
time, yeah,
But
obviously.
the first
I
time you
talk about
played
replay
through
value.
it, yeah.
I talk about replay value.
Actually,
Like, that's why
the story wasn't. You can't. The thing is, with the story and replaying the story is not meant to be replayed because once you play it once, the only time you're supposed to be able to play it again is if you reset your journey progress. Because I think we live in a different time.
Or you could have different saves. Like, people, like, there are games
You
that
can't
still
have different saves on Need for Speed.
Yeah,
2015.
in this one, yeah, of course, because it's online. But I'm talking about
And-
the next one is actually single player because there's no need for online. I think they should be split. But if there's single player, maybe you could have different saves, and maybe you could start a career if you actually want to, without having to delete your previous profile, like the older Need for Speeds.
I
Like
agree.
you have a.
But again, with that, you've got to keep in mind the whole like your online cars and your career cars aren't shared. Then, so how's that going to work?
No, because it depends. No, because you.
There's so many more variables that come along with it.
Remember Most Wanted. Remember Most Wanted. You play Most Wanted. So you had different saves for the game. So if you have a user with, say, I don't know, Cam, and another one that says Strea Hippo, you have your online cars for Strea Hippo and your online cars for Cam. That's what I'm saying. They are completely different.
So you're saying
It's
the
just different
career should be
saves.
separate from the multiplayer?
Yeah, like I'm talking about they are different. Like I'm talking about different saves. You know, like saves, like.
No, but I'm talking. Say I go into my Cam profile and I've got all my career cars. If the career mode was separate to the multiplayer, you'd need to have a career garage and a multiplayer garage, and that's bullshit in my opinion. I think your career
No,
card
because
should go
I
to multiplayer
think-
card.
Okay, so how I think it should work is like Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. Like I think that the online in that game was actually great, apart from the fucking bullshit events. But you have those cars, the cars that you unlocked and shit, like from single player, and then you can use it in multiplayer. Like for example, you have customized Mitsubishi Evolution on single player. If you get online, you have that Evo and you can use it. Like it, you know, it just has a link.
I think we live in a different time. I think, although I would like to see it, look at games nowadays. How many games do different saves? Hardly
Yeah, but
any
I think
compared to what it
it's
used to be.
needed because if we talk about that and then local multiplayer, I think local multiplayer should be a thing. I don't know why they fucking made the PS4 or the Xbox One with more USB ports when there's actually not a single game with local multiplayer. Like there's not even one.
Okay, there's a reason though. It's because it's dying. It's dead. Like that. It's online
dying,
games
but
killed it.
Still want it. People still want it.
Very
Look
small majority of people. Like you got to think about the big picture here. No, it's not a big thing. The only local multiplayer games that people usually play are sports games, and that's it.
Yeah, but
Like,
when
it's hardly any.
but racing games should have it, in my opinion, because I mean, you invite a friend, and you say like, "Holy shit, man, yo, you want to race?" I know. For people that
I
have
would like
social
it to
life,
be there, but again, you
And-
got to think of the big picture. Is it worth doing a split screen mode in, like,
Oh, right.
sake of losing parts? Because
Yeah,
think
right.
about it, if they were supposed to do a
Something
split
else.
screen mode, hold up. If they were supposed to do a split screen mode, and instead of that, so if they put a split screen mode and you were going to get 5 less cars in the game, what would you rather have? You'd rather have 5 cars.
yeah, of course.
And that is a real life situation.
Yeah,
So I'm saying,
I was just
would you
talking
ra-
about the possibilities.
Would you rather have split screen over a bigger map? It's like you got to think of these way offs, and even if it is a possibility, you've still got to weigh in the fact that you're still losing content elsewhere.
True.
And again, that's another thing people don't realize is like when people say like, oh, the car list is small. If they extended the car list, you would have less customization parts for like the BRZ, the Civic, etc., etc. And then like they say, oh, if they were add more modes, then you have to take away from this and then that, and it's all a balancing act, and you can't please everyone, and that's fair enough. But
Yeah, I know. I was
anyway,
just talking about the possibilities, just that's all.
the next question comes from Zane Plays Dirt 3, and his question is, which one of your belongings do you regret getting rid of or selling? For example, games, consoles, toys, etc. I've got a story about this. My dad said he was going to buy a 360 if I gave him my PS3 because he wanted to use it as a Blu-ray player back in the day. I regret not telling him not to get the 360. That's my kind of answer. I guess I kind of went around it wrong, but that's my answer.
I haven't really sold that many things, but things that I have. Okay, I regret this the most actually. So if you're Canadian, no, I think GameStop is only American. EB Games is the Canadian. Anyway, so when you have games, you could turn them into GameStop and either get GameStop funds, or you could get money from it. Obviously, I wanted the money. So I go into GameStop, I'm like, hey, give me some money for all these games that I'm turning in. Because they're like PS2, PS3 games. I turned them in, and I wasn't really thinking at the time, I just didn't really play these games. I got some money back, but the games that I sold a lot of fucking PS2 and PS3 games, and ended up only getting $20 out of it when I sold like at least 30 games.
Oh, that's rooflay, nigga.
GameStop
Wow.
fucks you. Fuck you, GameStop, cunts.
They do that at Game here. We've got Game, and they like I wanted
I've
to
got a
sell.
story about this as well, actually.
I wanted to sell my Forza Horizon 2 Deluxe thing because I didn't play it anymore, and I really wanted GTA 5. So I sold it. I sold the game that I paid £70 for 15. This was a year after it being out, right? And I didn't need it because I already had one disc. So I had two. I had the standard edition and the deluxe edition. I sold the deluxe edition for £15 after a year of it being out.
I bought
15.
mine, like a few weeks ago for £5.
Disgusting. They're actually disgusting.
I've got a story about that. Basically, I went to go and give my 3DS back after a week because I didn't play it. It was kind of an impulse buy, and I went in and they were like, "Oh, we can't accept it because there's fingerprints on there, but we'll give you some game points." So I was like, "How much are you gonna give me?" They said their amount was like whatever, 400 or whatever it was, and I was like, "How much is that in real life money?" He was like, £30, and I was like, "No, nigga, 30 quid. I paid 150, and you're gonna give me 30 quid back? Kill yourself." So I was like, "You're having a laugh." I said to him, "You're having a laugh," and he was like, "No." So I was like, "No, just give me back. Waste my time. Fucking waste my time. Why are you gonna give me 30 quid back?"
Yeah, that's
Why-
bullshit. It makes no
why are you wasting my
fucking
time
sense
for?
at all. It makes no sense. I get
come
that you're
into
trying
that,
to make
hand it back.
money. You're trying to make money, but that's so far of. That's
In my
just
situation,
bullshit.
I came back to return the game, return the 3DS. I didn't want it, and it was within a week. And he said no because there's fingerprints on it. So initially I was mad, and then he said I'll give you 30 quid for it. Do you want to fucking? Do you want me to spark you? Like that actually genuinely pissed me off. Like I looked at him like, what the fuck are you wasting my time for? You just tell me that you're not gonna get anything from me. Like why? Would you do that? No. So why are you asking me? Anyway, anyone else want to ask that before we go into the next one?
I have an actual like it. Recently, my Elgato HD broke. Right, broke. It didn't break. So I got a HD60. Now the week after they announced the HD60s, which has like little instant streaming, so it's like there's no delay. I could have got that, and because I was a bit, you see where I'm coming from?
Was it like, oh, it's broken, I need to return it and get some money?
No, it was.
Was it actually broken?
I legit thought it was broken. I couldn't get it working. The issue was the HDMI wire. I thought it was. So I bought the HD60, and then a week later they bought out the HD60, which is like only £20 more.
That's fair enough. I've still got my old. Mine has been working since 2012, fam. That's like 4 years. It's still been going strong. I don't know how it still works. That's still mind blogging into me. Elgato sell the best capture software. You know, above all of the.
The bus.
Jay's like they're like, what, yeah, who, what. What I'm saying is, Elgato sell the best recording capture software ever. Period.
They're like leaving
Nah,
now.
Bosch is the best.
All right, next question. It comes from Apple Slipper, and his question is, which Need for Speed?
Need for Skin. Need
You-
for Skin.
It looks white. He doesn't even look Asian.
Because of the screen, he is Asian.
On both, he definitely does look white.
He's not white, you fucking idiot.
Definitely does look.
He isn't
Okay, he's
white.
definitely not white on that one. You look white on the other one.
He looks like you even more when he's not got the outfit on.
Yeah.
It's Cam.
I already know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on either, to be honest. I'm very.
Oh, that's Cam? Is that
Apparently.
you? Is that you? Oh my god, you look
That
the
doesn't even
same.
look like me as a child. That genuinely
It
doesn't.
looks
Like
same.
you now. That's not the point. It looks like you now. That's what you
Doesn't.
look like.
Like, hold up. Let me try to get a picture up. That genuinely doesn't even. That was me.
It does look like you.
What's the
Alright,
difference?
Nigga, you were 14 in that picture, man.
Then I'm talking about you now.
I
This
st-
looks like you now.
Doesn't
You were
at
like
all.
13 in that
My
picture.
hair's nothing like that at all. And
Hair
I've got a
doesn't-
much fatter nose. My nose is huge.
It looks like you. I'm sorry. I don't know why you're so mad.
Cam, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm not
I'm
mad.
gonna
It
be-
just doesn't look like me.
Cam,
That's like me
Cam,
saying to you.
Calm
you
down.
Look like
Calm down.
fucking-
I'm gonna be honest. I'd back my ass right up on that nose.
Hell yeah.
And you know what? I'd let you, but I still don't look like Mowgli. Okay, so the next question comes from Apple Slipper, and his question is, which game do you think you prefer, Rivals or Edge? I don't care for either.
Well, I mean, I guess if I were to pick one of the two, it'd obviously be Rivals because I can't. Well, no, I can play Edge because my uncle Kim Jong Un.
You Japanese?
All right. So yeah, no, there's no answer to that.
No.
The next one is from the Race You Want to Be, and he says, "How many of you are going to uni, and are any of you taking courses in engineering?" I'm going to do video production.
No.
I'm in engineering, kinda. Programming shit.
So kind of.
Black people don't go to uni.
What was Nine doing then? He was like, yeah! He lost his hand. Next one from Next Gen Gaming. His question is, okay, never mind.
No. No.
Never mind. His question
You never answered next game. No.
it was the question was, do you think Edge needs to be 2017? That's why I wasn't going to answer it. The next one's from Custom Dudes, and he says 350Z, RX-8, or A86.
Alright, fair.
RX-8. Hell yeah, Jay up top, babe.
I don't,
Yeah.
it's not even a question for me, really. Colon.
Yeah,
Colin.
RX-8 for me.
Huh?
A86.
RX-8
Yeah.
for me.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
RX-8,
gay,
Master
Speedway.
Race, all the way. Speedway, get at it.
Rotary.
I never liked the
Can we
RX-8.
go around and
I
try to
don't
do our
like
best
the RX-8.
rotary impression?
Yeah.
Like, try to do your impression of a rotary engine.
Yeah,
So,
you
like,
go
no,
first.
you go first. You seem quite
No,
confident.
you go first.
I'm not confident. That sounds like air.
No, mine is like.
You sound like you're trying to take a shit.
Oh! That's mine.
I thought you were going to be serious with this and actually try and sound like one.
I don't know how like I know. How,
That's how they sound.
okay,
That sounded
next,
pretty
That's
good.
legit how they sound. Come on, man. That was a good one. You can't
Next
say
question.
not.
That was.
You
Jay.
can't say it not, man.
Hey, after
you interrupted me. I don't
Listen,
like
listen,
it. I don't
listen,
think
Jay.
it's that
After
nice.
that was so good. After Drivecast, I'm gonna back my ass up straight on. To those
Okay,
talking
so
balls.
the next question is from Haroon Ali, and his question is, what is your opinions on the GT Vision GTR
I was going
concept?
to say juice.
I wasn't going to say juice.
I thought you were going to say what's your opinion on juice.
No, on the GT Vision GTR concept. So the one, you might have seen it in Theo's video.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
Euros.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
It's like a spaceship, and they shouldn't
It's
ever make
alright
it.
for a
It's
concept. I
gross
don't think it's
like
that
my
bad.
dad.
Yeah, you're
I
only
don't
saying
think
that
it's that
for
bad for a
Gran Turismo. You're just saying
I
that
know.
'cause it's Gran Turismo. It's ugly.
The second question was, well, obviously this is to CJ, but CJ isn't here. It's CJ. Why are you racist?
Because he's a fucking. He's
So we
dad
can-
is some
When
It's
we
because
said
Donald-
okay,
He likes Trump.
we always say false things in this call about certain things like, yeah, CJ is actually autistic. Yeah, CJ is actually racist. And yes, his parents are actually Trump's. Well, his dad is. His dad
he's
is actually
genuine.
Trump's.
Well, that's
Yeah.
not a lie. He's okay. So these are real facts about CJ, and he's gonna comment and like he's gonna go all caps because this is what he does every time. He's gonna go all caps in the comments and he'll be like, "Why are you lying about me?" or "This not true, Dad," or some bullshit in the comments. And you know what? Fuck you, CJ. But these are 3 genuine things, hand on heart, which are true about CJ. He's actually got autism. I get that all the time. People asking in the comments, "Is CJ actually autistic?" Yes, he is.
Yes, he genuinely has Asperger's syndrome.
The second thing is his dad is genuinely a racist.
Yeah.
And the third thing is he genuinely gets bullied by his brother.
He does. And,
That's
okay,
genuinely
yeah,
true.
in Skype calls.
Don't lie.
In Skype calls, his brother will just come into his room, and then he'll like tackle CJ, and then CJ will get back up, and he'll tackle him on his bed, and they just wrestle on his bed, and it's the weirdest thing ever.
I see something similar in
Hasn't
Pornhub.
happened in a while though, to be fair.
No, it hasn't.
So there you go. The more you know. Da-da-da-da. No? Okay,
I can tell
come
Jay's
on.
Snapchatting. Of course, I know for a fact he is. Oh. Close
Cool.
enough.
Lyrics. Calm. That is the
Shut
end
up.
of Drivecast episode 68. You got it stuck in my head, Dad. That has been the end of Drivecast. Whoa! I think we should all try to do the outro at the same time.
Fuck you.
All right then. If you guys
So
enjoyed
if you like
Drivecast,
this,
make sure to go ahead and hit the like,
Yeah,
subscribe,
yeah,
all our
yeah,
channels. If CJ
Yeah,
remembers,
so
go ahead.
that's the
Emote
end of
you
Drivecast.
remember.
Hope you guys
Now
did
you
enjoy.
can
Like if you
tag
did,
Hey,
and we will see you guys next
Hey,
time. Goodbye.
JKFC.
Nigger.
Automatic
Walk
gearbox. Oh.
No, kill yourself. Wild card.